This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Live. Today is Tuesday, June 8th, 2021, and this is a stock market update and analysis. And I don't know about you, hopefully you had a great day. The stock market continues to give to us, and the scanners continue to work and reward us really well. So, uh, for those who got a piece of CLOV this morning, congratulations. It's up 100%. I stayed after hours and captured a little bit more, and I'll go through that in my video. But I do have to apologize up front for giving you such a long list to track. Hopefully, you're able to use those for swing trades, scalping, whatever suits your purposes, whatever suits your particular portfolio, and as far as how much money you have. So I try to include something for everybody. Some that are a little bit higher priced stocks, and then some lower priced stocks. But I try to stick closer to the lower stock just because I know we have a lot of new people, and I don't want to overwhelm them with thinking they can only buy one share of a stock. So hopefully you were all successful in your trades. Hopefully everybody was green today. If you're not, hopefully you used your risk management and stopped out so that you can trade another day with us. So let's go ahead and just get right into it and review what happened today in the market. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to your channel, FinWealth Live. That way we can continue bringing you, stock options and updates on a regular basis. So Dow Jones closed just down 0.09%. NASDAQ was up 0.31. S&P 500 was up 0.02. Pretty well flat, for the day. You can see that we had a couple large companies that had a little bit of, an increase today. And then some larger ones that had some minor. So if you look overall, it's pretty kind of mixed. Probably the stronger areas are probably, these areas here in energy, consumer, cyclicals, and real estate. But other than that, you can see that pretty well mixed across the board. And as far as the scanner today, the two that I did Wish as well, but the two that I focused on was CLOV and Next. CLOV, amazing trade. So, I don't know if you got any of BIIB the other day, but this was another gift. And I hope they keep coming every day because I love it. This helps us as traders to find success, to be happy in our trading, and to be able to, make money, which is the whole goal. So here's our CLOVE trade. So this morning, it popped up there really quick. It was down here around just around 1150, hopped up to 16, settled for a minute, went up to 18, settled for a minute, went up to 21 and settled for a minute, went up to 20. Well, it topped out about 22 for the day, but I stayed in this trade after hours. I just wanted to see if it was going to pop, and sure enough, continued in this trade. I was going to hold it overnight, and then I thought, I was looking at this, this spike here around 23 and see that we hit that 2380 again. And I just didn't feel like I just wanted to stay in. Definitely want to take advantage of it tomorrow, but, figured up 100 days, so we could get a retracement. I don't want to get a retracement of 25 to 50%. That would not be good to lose the profits that I gained today. So I went ahead and after hours, let me go ahead and turn the extend hours off. Went ahead and captured more of that trade. So if you did that as well, congratulations. If you didn't, hopefully you took profits along the way, and hopefully tomorrow just continues to be a great update. This is definitely one I'm watching right in the morning. See if we get a pullback or if it's just going to continue to ride up, and who knows, it could ride up, in the middle of the night too. So we'll see, but great trade for anybody who got it there. Next was the other one. It didn't pop as much. I mean, by the time I got on the scanner, it opened up, around $3, but by the time I got on the scanner, it was up closer to $455. And so there wasn't much you could get off of this, and it was pretty much a scalp. And then the rest of the day was just, this narrow range. So, I mean, you could have cut back in here, in the late morning around 9 o'clock, 9:20, captured something just under $5 and got up to almost 6. So, if you get 50 cents or a point on something like this, it's substantial. So that's what I like about these stocks. But, hopefully you got that one. This stays on my radar now. Again, I apologize for having so many, but the market's just doing wonders, right now, as far as, giving us trades that we can leverage. I'm taking Coop off of here. So this is, sorry, I was in here doing a little bit extra work. So this is BIIB. You can see here, we had the retracement. I talk about this almost every video about the retracement that happened. So we had a nice retracement of BIIB down to 373 in the morning. And then you had another chance to go up and ride this up almost to 400. $25 ride. Can't complain about that any day. Even if you didn't capture, even if you got back in here, like missed this part, but got back in here around 386.5, still plenty of room to share. So stays on my list. We'll see what it continues to do. It could flatten out here now that it's retraced a little bit. But as long as the volatility stays there, I'm going to keep on trading this one. So I'm excited. Our med, this one's a more narrow range. So probably not going to watch this myself because I have so many to look at right now. And I want to be on the ones that give me the biggest profit range and flexibility because I don't want to get chopped out. So you can see our med gave you a deal, came down in from $9 down to almost $7, a little under $7, and then back up to $8.20. So, nice ride this morning if you caught that. It's pulled back and settled down now. It's retraced a little bit more. Probably going to come off my list just because I have so many out there, and I didn't want to swing this one. So, but yeah, great stock to take advantage of. AMC, so that was on my list. I didn't trade it today at all. So if you did, you had $4 or $5 you could have traded today. So still a good stock, AMC, but it's kind of petering out for me, for my liking. So I probably would end up taking that off my list too. But if you want to keep it on your list or you're trading it, then great. Could we have another pop? Possibly, but it seemed like the news just kind of died out. So don't know if it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. CRM, so Salesforce came down, dipped down here around 235, 234. I gave you a nice write up in the morning. So, $4 or $5 in a day on a stock like this, you can't complain. Even if you get like a couple of dollars, it's great. GameStop continues to climb up as well. It's up to $300 now. So, coming from 160 to 300 in 4 days, not bad. So GameStop continues to deliver for us. BlackBerry continues to deliver for us, gapped up and continues like I talked about yesterday in the video, continues to ride up this breakdown bar. So we'll see if it continues to ride up to the top. You'd see that it's spiked up here above it, at this top right here around $20. So we'll see if it continues to climb up there. But still getting good trades out of BlackBerry as well. And Bed Bath & Beyond, kind of in that same mix. You can see second day row up, climbing up this breakdown candle. You can see that it kind of spiked it today and got above it and then settled back down. But, you can see, I talk about this in the videos, you got to look for these big bars and find where the stock's going to take the next few days, either to trace back up those bars or trace back down the bars. So you can, as you can see, there's, just about any of these that you grabbed, you're going to be profitable today on. Skills. So skills, did come down, settle down. This is a daily chart. And we talked about this in our last video. This is our fourth day back up in the green above all the moving averages. You see that, it's going to spike back up here. Again, this is the breakdown candle we talked about yesterday, and it's tracing right back up. So we'll see if it traces all the way back up to the top and finds resistance and pops down, or can it climb back up here to 29 before finding some resistance. So skills, again, any of these stocks would have been profitable today. So hopefully you're taking advantage of those. As far as earnings for today, there was Momo in the morning. As you can tell, I didn't really mark anything out, so I really wasn't watching anything on here. Tomorrow I'll watch GameStop after the after hours. Obviously, want to see what happens with GameStop, if it even has any influence on the price. I doubt it, but just in case, I'll be watching it tomorrow. Overall earnings, so 79%. So we continue to kind of hover right around that area. Everything's more beats than misses. So we continue to do well. Lots of companies make money out there. SFIX, so I don't think I have this on a daily chart right now. I don't. So let's pull this up here. So it looks like this one, if you caught it in the morning, it looks like it gave you a few dollars. I didn't obviously trade this one because I didn't know what the levels were, but 62.50 clear up to 67. So again, $5 or $6 on a stock, can't complain about it at all. But SFIX continues to be on the list. I had too many to watch today, so I was pretty picky on what I was watching, and I usually look at the scanner first as my priority. But hopefully you got some of that. If you kept this on and you're trading it, there was profit in it today. So congratulations on that. The dollar continues to hover down there around the 90. So as long as it stays down there, market should stay healthy. You can see that the VIX kind of got a little volatile today. We'll see, it closed a little positive above the 5 barely, but still in this channel. So I'm not too worried as long as it stays here under 1850. Not bad. It should keep the market moving along. SPY looked like it's going to make new highs today. I thought for sure it was going to pop up there and give us a nice close today, but it pulled back. So obviously the bulls and the bears battled it out and decided it wasn't time to make a new high, a close on a new high today. So pretty well flat today on the S&P 500. Triple Q's NASDAQ, you can see that it went up and then it kind of pulled back as well. So just kind of now sitting here on support. What was resistance is now support. We'll see if it bounces off and stays in this channel, works towards new highs, or if it has a failure and pulls back a little bit. The semiconductors had a nice pullback. So, when I'm looking at this and I see that this is a tech index as well, that goes along with the NASDAQ. This pullback could be a sign that, the triple Qs, NASDAQ or the SPY could pull back if this continues to trail lower. It's kind of in a range. I can see here, because you can see kind of you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars here, all kind of grouped together. So it could stay in this range. It could possibly that this could be the range down here. It could be just kind of bounce up and down through here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But something to definitely watch for. IWM, look at it, it's just doing great. So look at that run. So when you're seeing in the small caps, we're getting some record earnings on these little small caps, and it's because IWM is just doing well. This index reflects that small caps are showing their head and rearing their heads and giving us some great trades. Financials. So financials, you can see that it kind of pulled back a little bit, but it's still in this range. It was on the upper part of this range. Obviously, it was going to try to break out, and it fell back and pulled back in a little bit. It could still, rally up. It's still more bullish, even though it's underneath the 5 and right on the 10. Still a bullish trend. So we'll see what happens with the financials. Gold in this range just kind of bounced around. Now it's kind of like mid-range, so not much interest there right now. Silver in the mid-range as well, above the 20, so that's good. Tesla, I didn't watch Tesla today. I didn't even pay attention to it. I knew as long as it didn't break, around 620 and hold 620, then I wasn't going to worry about it. And we broke back down from there. So Tesla's at around 603. If it breaks down below 600, it could start tracing back down again towards this 575 range and towards this gap down here. Or it could just kind of sit in this area right here that I have kind of marked out. So we'll see what happens. It had a pretty big breakdown candle, so we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. NEO had a huge run. You see this nice run. We had a pullback here. Just about every other day we have a pullback, and so it's normal for it to have a pullback here, especially since it broke this 43 range. So we'll see if it finds support here and continues to climb, or if it kind of settles out, or maybe even breaks down into this little range here. Carvana. So Carvana gave us this nice run. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 10 bars, 12 bars of settling out here. But you found resistance here and pulled back now. So I mean, for me, I'm out. This was the run for me. Now, could it bounce and keep running? It could, but you can kind of see, here where it kind of arches and pulls up and then pulls back down, pulls up, pulls back down. So I'm wondering if this kind of arch here where you have several days run might be where you have a gap up and tries to hit this 297 range, or, it could just kind of peter out or just, go flat here. So not going to be a priority, especially with the volume. You can see that's curling down here. Volume is reducing. That means traders are moving their money elsewhere, and a lot of that's into IWM index and its stocks. So that's where I'm spending my time. Coin obviously is getting impacted by Bitcoin and Doge and all the others that are getting pulled back. I'm not doing much of a review on them right now, just because I'm waiting to see where they're going to settle out here, and we'll cover Bitcoin here real quick. But you can see Bitcoin continues to pull back here. I'm expecting it could pull back to 30. If it blows through 30, it could go down to 24. So I'm just kind of waiting to see. I got money on the side sitting in my wallet, ready to put back in, but I want to kind of see where it's going, and I'm not shorting it. I know there's some people out there shorting it. I'm not shorting it. I'm just waiting for it to find a level of consolidation and support and show signs that it's ready to turn. So anyway, that's the update. I know I'm trying to get these videos a little quicker, especially since I have so many to cover. Hopefully this gives you some type of stock or something that you can trade, because there's just so much going on in the market right now. And to me, it's exciting, and hopefully you're excited about it. If you're struggling along, let me know. Post a message and let me know, and try to get you into some training and kind of get you up to speed so that you can be successful and enjoy trading with us. Everybody have a great night, and we'll talk more tomorrow.